All right, a campaign clash in the post-election between Clinton Communications Director Jen Palmieri and Trump campaign manager Kellyanne Conway.
I would rather lose than win the way you guys did.
No, you wouldn't. Do you think I ran a campaign where white supremacists had a platform? You going to look me in the face and tell me that?
It did. Kellyanne
really?
did.
Do you think you could have just had a decent message for the white working class voters? Do you think this woman who has nothing in common with anybody? How about it's Hillary Clinton? She doesn't connect with people. How about they have nothing in common with her?
Well, is that just proof that Democrats don't want to accept the real reason that they lost the election? Here to debate for a fair and balanced debate is Trump supporter Brunel Donald Che and 2008 campaign advisor and Fox News contributor Jamu Green. Good morning to both of you. Brunel, I want to go to you first.
Good morning.
Have they not learned? Good morning, and God bless you as well. Have they not learned the lessons of this election, or are they going to go on in perpetuity blaming it on race?
They have not learned the lesson. Donald J. Trump, our president-elect, and Mike Pence, our vice president-elect, ran on a campaign of bringing Americans together. They ran on a campaign of America first, and that is why they won. They did not divide us up as we have been divided up in the last 8 years. They got the votes of different genders, different races, different creeds, different religions, and they did so by talking about the things that make Americans, think. The economy, education, build that wall, Second Amendment, NAFTA deals, all the things that if you're an American, you're concerned about. And so had the Democratic Party spoken to Americans about the issues that we are concerned about, Hillary Clinton might be the one going in on January 2017 and not Donald J. Trump, our president-elect.
Jamu, we heard that Trump supporters were a basket of deplorables who were every ism in the book. It sounds like that's exactly what the Clinton camp thought as well.
Well, this was a post-election assessment that is done every year at Harvard. I think it makes perfect sense for people who gave 2 years of their life and more years probably for many of them to an effort that actually had more voters vote for their candidate than the person who won. Around 2.5 million, I think, is where we're at.
Well, in the wrong places,
right now.
but sure, yes.
But it makes perfect sense for them to still be passionate about the issues that they thought weren't covered or how they were covered. What we need to do right now is move forward as a country that is not divided, and that's where I agree with Brunel.
I mean, passion is one thing. Passion is one thing, but is there no introspection? Is there no reflection that, hey, maybe we had a flawed candidate or a flawed approach, or we weren't talking on the issues? Instead, they're blaming the other side of racism. No introspection at all?
I think there's a lot of introspection that's going on and should go on both sides, should go on within the media. But when it comes to assessing what we just went through with the 2016 presidential election, it would be completely flawed to negate the impact of white supremacy.
Okay, so Brunel,
if I may respond to that,
please.
What I would say is this. Steve Bannon is a patriot. He is an American citizen who saw our jobs going overseas, leaving our country. He saw that Americans were being mistreated, treated like second-class citizens in our country, and he got on board the Trump train. The same reason I got on board the Trump train. I wanted to put America first. So did Steve Bannon, okay? The only party that I believe that he is concerned with as a nationalist is the TPCC party. Tired of politicians, corruption, and classism. If that makes him a racist, if that makes me a racist, then sign me up. But Americans were tired of the dividing. We're tired of the hurt. We want to heal, and that's what we're going to do under our vice president-elect and our president-elect Donald J. Trump. We're going to move forward in the future as Americans, as a nation, healing.
Jamu, we only have a couple of seconds here, but how would you respond to that? She's saying we're appealing to the common values and virtues. That's not racism.
Yes.
Look,
no.
I mean, it's hard to respond to a diatribe like that. The reality is
it's easy when you're a patriot. It's easy when you love this country.
We had white supremacists more engaged in this president election than we've seen in our lifetime. That's a fact. Now, do we need to move on from that? Of course. As Democrats, do we have to assess how we can better communicate our message? It was very difficult to get any sort of message out in the atmosphere where Donald Trump sucked up all the oxygen.
Well,
that's the reality. That's not what we should be talking about this morning, though. I think we should be talking about how we move forward responsibly. And unfortunately, we're not seeing that level of responsible
we're going to have to leave it right there. Jammu and Brunel, thanks very much.
God bless you and God bless America.
God bless you both and God bless America.
Amen.
Indeed. Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining
us this morning.